Alright, what is up guys, DPort here from DPortGaming. Welcome to another Warcraft 3 audio commentary, and today we got a matchup between the red Night Elf player. It's going to be Moon. Took me a second to see who is who, because I couldn't tell which player is which by their names. They have pretty interesting names. But Moon is going to be the red Night Elf. Opponent's going to be Check here on Sacred Valley. Both players going for the typical Ancient War start. And he's going to be a Claws plus Sick. That was pretty funny. A Claws plus Sick. I like that. I might just use that for now on. And we have a Circle of Nobility picked up for Moons. Not the worst. Not the worst. It could be worse. Level 2 here for Moon. Still level 1 here for Check. He was looking for a Wisp. Moon being a little pesky here with his Wisp. Not sure what a Wisp can do over there, but Moon's 2. What else do we have? Early tech. It is an early tech. Check. Going for the tech as well. He's going to go for a little bit different route. He got a Cloak of Shadows a second. And Moon going to do the same thing now.
Justice shall be swift.
Let's see what he grabs. Nightcrawler. Going to give him an Ogre Strength. And 2 archers here for Moon. We have the 2 as well for Check, and it is. Pretty open base by both players here. And Wisp did scout the Moon items. So, yeah, I wonder if anyone's gonna be sneaky and try to go for a expansion. Pretty risky on this map. Wisp scout here. Moon's going for the scout again just to make sure there's like not mass hunters coming or something. And both players going for the opposite sides, it looks like. No, Moon's actually going to come up for a creep jack. Maybe it's a little bit too late, though. Potion of Greater Healing. Perfect there for Check. Moon looking for an archer, though. Going to try to grab one. Might get one. Actually, I might have been mistaken. If this archer goes down, I might have been flipping the players the whole time. Okay, I did not flip the players. DH, he's going to use his Potion of Invul. Archer did fall. What did Moon lost his archer here? It looks like it got ensnared. That's unfortunate. Moon's still putting a lot of pressure on, though. Moon juice being used. Oh, a block here. And he still got it. Is Check going to grab this? He might get it. Moon's going to be okay. He even had the boots of speed. 36 HP. Yeah, because I knew the person who lost the first archer was Moon, so I was a little concerned. I was like, "Is Check gonna or at the time I was like, is this Moon gonna lose the first? Did I get these backwards all the time?" But no, Moon lost the first archer here. Is here, so Moon getting the Naga, and that was some pretty epic blocking there from that archer. Coming there from Check. Now he's gonna use his Ancient War. Moon was thinking about it too, but his army's not nearby. Naga Sea Witch coming in for some harass. And it's not. It's gotta be a Keeper of the Grove. It is. And he's going for lures. Is Moon going for wins? Yeah, we saw the Hunter's Hall, so it's gotta be lures. Moon bringing in the DH once again. And oh, no surround on Naga. Just thinking about it. Archer's trying to cancel this. They're gonna get one lure, maybe. It's gonna be a close one. Archer in some trouble. Should be okay though. He's got his Moon juice, and he did not finish this creep here. So Moon keeping Check honest there, not allowing him to utilize that Ancient War creep. And we do have the friendly Keep the Grove here. Not too friendly actually.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your building is complete.
Those entangles pretty deadly. Now Moon, he's gonna use his Ancient War to creep. Should get close to level 2 on DH. Naga Sea Witch has the boots of speed now. I think the Naga or the Keeper. I think they both have their pros and cons. You're gonna have the pretty. You have that like quick burst if you ever get the Naga Sea Witch to like level 3, and he's got a pendant, so he'll have a lot of mana for the Fork Lightnings. But then Keeper, you get kind of more control into the bear matchup if you're going to go in tangles. DH, he is going to grab his level 3. He's sitting at boots of speed.
Research.
Claws of Sick. Or Claws of Attack plus Sick. That's what it's supposed to be. And we see the first Dryad here for Mooney Boy. He's getting Abolished Magic, Druid of Claw. And he's not going to let this DH and Keeper of the Grove out of this little alley for free. He's got the Entangled Nagasiwitch, and she's kind of quick. She's got the Boots of Speed. Keeper should get out of there just fine, though. He's also got the Boots of Speed.
Our warriors have engaged the
Moon's Dryad looking to cut it off. Not going to be enough, though. First bear out. Oh, that's not the bear.
upgrade
There he is. What is check? He's got his bears coming out. Some more engage going off. The spell being used for the DH. Keeper does need to be careful. And not going to be too much damage coming from both players until we actually see the bears coming out. And now we have Moon proceeding to go for the Fountain of Health. Pretty good camp considering he needs to get some healing done on his units. Got the Baird's Druid of the Claws coming out as well. Moon Juice picked up by the Keeper. And is Chuck going to go for the big camp? He could be going for his own fountain as well. Could be super greedy and go for the big one. He's not going to just yet. Did he get an orb? He got the Orb of Venom on too. Okay, good. He passed the DH. I was going to say, Keeper Orb is... Does he think he's a Lich or something?
Research
49 food to 44 thus far. It's the 44 for check. Moving a little bit quicker in his macro. Ooh. He got a flute. Solid item there. Depending if he stays like a decent amount of Dryads. Now Moon gonna go for his. Oh, what do you know? It's a mirror match, so it's only fair that both players get a flute. Moon a little bit quicker here on his creeping. And he got a pipe as well. Pretty nice there. And now I presume that Check is going to go for his big camp. Is Moon going to maybe be able to cut this off? It looks like he's on that pursuit angle. Nagasiwitch hustling out. She's got the orb for the DH. Nope, Moon going to go for his Goblin Merge. So Check should be able to creep this with ease, and he got a battle drum, so some really nice items being picked up by both players. I think the battle drums are a little bit better than the pipe. Yep, and who said that? Prop? He said the Moon will sell the flute, and he did. Flute still kept on this Keeper. He's a level 2 Entangle onto a bear. He's going to need a Dispel. DH needs to be careful. Fork Lightning, that burst damage I was talking about. DH needs to be careful. And Moon has a couple more bears at this point. More range units for Check, though. And there's a TP. He's going to get a bear on the way out, though. However, Archer going to fall in response there from Moon. Not the worst coming from both players. Both took a couple punches.
Research finished.
DH sitting close to 4 now for Check. He definitely needs to get some emergency items. He was tanking a lot of damage there from that Moon army.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Moon Scout over here. Are we going to see anything? No, we're not going to see anything different. It's going to be a mass bear game. Going to come down to bear micro. However, there's no Zeppelin on this map, so no bear drops coming in. It's not like Twisted Meadows and Amazonia. You get the Zeppelin micros. Nagasiwitch grabbing a Scroll of Healing. And Army of Check just sitting down here. Both players sitting at 50 food for the time being.
Our warriors have engaged.
Where's this Keeper of the Grove? No scroll fueling, so if they fought this, I think Moon might have the edge just off items. Just one item, but still.
Research
Is there no TP? No TP. Check is playing with fire all the way out here without a TP. Moon even has one. And Moon spotted it. He might just grab the scroll fueling here as well, just to prevent it, yeah. So if there's a fight incoming, Moon's going to take this pretty easily with 2 scrolls. Who's going to go over the 50 first? I think this is a truce. No one going over 50 yet. What is the resources then? Okay, both just sitting on it for the time being. Not crazy resources. Here, the first entangle. Breaker to rejuve and try to dispel that out of there. And he's going to be taken down. Level 4 on the DH now. Rejuve on him. No dispel yet. There's only one Dryad. He's had enough mana for it, though. Burn onto another Druid of the Claw. Ooh, he just used a... Oh, he used a Rejuve on that bear. Going to be staffed out there for Check. Check's still playing with fire here, I would say. He took down one Bear of Moon. That's pretty solid. Bear's in the back line as well, so pretty good positioning here for Check. Maybe not, however. Nope, nice staff. He's got the double staff, and Moon doesn't... Or Moon has one staff. So Check able to micro that pretty well, but let's see if Moon's going to be able to grab a bear or two on the backside. He might grab one. Is he going to reach the Moon Juice? Maybe. Mana Burn to tap it. Pretty nice find there for Moon. Now... He's still going to push forward. He's got the Fork Lightning. Bear's pretty low here for Check. Going to staff one back. He's focusing the DH, though. DH might have to use a potion. He got another one. Moon doing some nice bear targeting. He's still pushing forward here. No staff yet onto his DH. DH might be forced to TP. Mana Burn on him. He's pretty low. It's a 49 to 49 food still. And he should have another Entangle coming. He's going to go for bears. Yeah, Moon always plays this really close with his heroes. DH needs to be careful. Is enough for one more Entangle. Is he going to use it? Maybe surprise onto DH. He's not going to use it just yet. He's going to staff back a Dryad. Fork Lightning! Almost got the Keeper! He got a Moon Bear, though. And that was a nice bait there for Check. He got a few more units of Moon. And Moon took the bait. Got the Potion of Healing, as well as Moon Juice. Barely kept that alive. But yeah, Moon always plays, always playing with fire with his heroes. He's just running around with like 20 HP on his DH for the last like minute. Check wasn't in too much trouble considering how much Moon Juice he had. Nice positioning with his trees. Moon might have been overstepping just a little bit. And no expansion coming yet from both players. And what's the mines looking like? There's still quite a bit of gold. 3,700. And we have Moon, the first one going over. By not too much, though. Only a couple bears. And Moon, you'd use both scrolls there, and Check did that without any scrolls. He did have to get some emergency... Oh, now he has scrolls. He did have to do that with some emergency... items from his wanders, but oh man, okay. Check, he was just saving up his money, guys. Now he's got Scroll City. He's got 2 Scroll Healing, Scroll Protection, Potion of Invul, 2 staffs. Is that? He's got the drums now onto the Keeper, and now it's his turn to put on the aggression. Moon, does he have items? He doesn't have any items. He's only got 2 staffs now. So let's see. Now Check has the scroll advantage, and he's at 62 food all of a sudden. But Moon has the home base territory. Fork Lightning start things off onto the bears. Entangle onto one of Moon's. Well, oh, the upgrades. Moon is 2-2 compared to the 1-2 of Check. Dryad's focusing the Demon Hunter, it looks like. He is rejuve. There's the Dispel going off. Now transition on the DH. Maybe into an Entangle. He might have to staff this, and he will, just to be safe. Bears still going at it for both players. All taking quite a bit of damage. Both players might lose a couple bears in just a moment. DH needs to be careful. There's this Potion of Invul. No, not enough mana for Fork Lightning. He's getting very low. Mana Burn! Moon got the long distance Mana Burn onto Check's DH. And that's a game changer. I'm assuming Check has to get that back from the tavern. Now Moon, he's at level 5 DH. He's cleaning house now. This DH is getting scary. He's a plus 18 with that roar. And he's got to make that back, right? He had the scroll advantage too, and Moon able to push back. What's it up with this? Players with the scroll advantage just can't seem to win a fight. Uh-oh, he's got the DH though. Got him back. A lot of misses going off.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Not enough mana for mana burn. Not enough mana for entangle. And now Moon, he has the advantage. 53 food to 43 of check. Moon not going for... I'm surprised Moon's not going for his like sneaky expansion point up here, right? That's like a classic Moon. Healing wave. Got a couple of follows this game, guys, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Some more bears coming out. Night Elf Mirror, a little slow at times, but also some really good fights. Both players. Let me speed it up just a little bit. 2 times speed. Hopefully no one gets angry. I think everyone will be happy though. It's kind of turning into like, you know, the undead mirror. There's a truce until the big fight's coming. Moon getting escorted there. Scroll of Healing, pushing Invul. Check did spot this DH though. He's got entangles, so he needs to be careful. Here we go though. Ooh, check. He might get the Nagasi, which here we go, slowing it down. He's got the bears in front though. DH coming from the backside. He's gonna get a nice mana burn onto Keeper, I presume. Fork Lightning. A decent one there. Keeper no more entangles. He was targeting the Nagasi, which maybe Check overstepping a lot of damage onto his own Demon Hunter's gonna get the drive for it. Full HP Moon DH though. And Check kind of just zooming in and out here. He got Moon's Dryad.
Research finished.
Is that worth it though? He took quite a bit of damage. And now Moon's on the pursuit. Should be able to grab this one bear unless there's a staff. No expansions yet coming from both players. And Check looking a little desperate that play. I mean, I think Moon definitely does have the advantage at this point. I like his heroes a little bit better. And he's got the scroll. Pushing Invul now. I think DH still has one. And mana burn's going off. Moon. Not too close to level 6 Superman. Here we go. Moon even bringing in the Wisp here for some detonations. Roar's going off. And now Moon fighting into this Moon Wells. Might be pretty tricky here. Check trying to hold this front line with his bears. He's losing a couple. Roar's going off. He's going to have to use one Moon Juice. He's going to even have to use his potion to Invul. Moon might have blocked his DH in. No problem. He's got the potion to Invul. He's going to have to micro back a bear now. He made one into Rejuve so he can heal up that DH. Can't dispel for the time being, obviously. Now it's off. Is he going to go for the focus on DH? Maybe. Is that his only chance? Mana burn going off. And he might lose his own DH going for that. He's still got Moon Juice, though. It's going to be close. He's going to have to use it. He's barely holding this line. Now there's no longer. He's still got his DH, however. Rejuve on him. Now the Keeper. Moon's DH. He's entangled. Gonna be dispelled. Nicely done there. Staff back a bear. And Moon taking some damage from these trees. DH coming back in. No more gold here. And not enough for emergency items here for Check. However, he might be going for DH. He got the entangle. Is he gonna get it? He got it! Wow, Moon's DH is down. Did he overstep a little bit? He's fighting into this Moon Juice base. Might have been a mistake. There's Rejuve's going off now. Moon's gonna get the dispel. Did Moon overstep? Now it's Check's turn. He's gonna get the 5 DH now. And he's on the chase. And he got a semi-surround onto the bear. And what a disaster there from Moon. He's got no gold. Can he get the DH back? I don't think he can. And wow, maybe I think he was a little bit too overconfident there. Fighting into the trees. And the damage just added up. Long distance from Coil. That was not long distance Coil. Long distance entangle. Staff there. He's got enough for one more. He's going to entangle maybe onto the Nagasi, which he will. However, he's transitioning onto Dryades. Going to staff back his unit. And is Check just going to play this conservative? He might lose a Druid for this, though. Staff back. Nicely done there. Moon, he does have enough, though, for the tree. Not tree. For the DH. He's going to uproot the Tree of Life. And I presume Chuck already uprooted his. Where is he going? There he is. He doesn't have the Nature's Blessing. Does Moon have it? I can't tell. Is this Nature's Blessing? Kind of looks pretty quick. Yeah, it's kind of slow, right? Is that slow too? I can't tell. Chat, help me out. Here we go, though. Another fight. Is Moon's DH even really close? It is kind of close, so Czech has to do work here, or he's going to lose this. Demon Hunter taking a lot of damage. Now he's fighting into Moon's Moon Juice. No pun intended. And well, we could see a Fork Lightning if he's not careful. Moon using his Wisp here nicely to kind of like push back some units. Maybe semi-surround here. Oh, the bears can't get out. Look at this Wisp block. The Wisp block. You got to be kidding me. And Moon all of a sudden... He's in the driver's seat. Wisp's gonna get the block here. Bear's gonna go down. Czech's having some trouble. And Moon's got his DH back out. And now I thought Moon was in some trouble. Now it just flipped. And that's a pretty scary DH back out. Man, oh man. Pretty cool Wisp block at the end, but jeez, these games are going so back and forth. I'm can't tell who's winning. Yeah, Moon can defeat bears with just Wisps being used. Oh, a block here, and he still got it. Is Czech gonna grab this? He might get it. Moon's gonna be okay. He's gonna staff back a Dryad. Fork Lightning almost got the keeper. He got a Moon Bear, though, and that was a nice bait there for Czech. He got a few more units of Moon, and Moon took the bait. TH. Needs to be careful here. He's just potion to Invo. No, not enough mana for Fork Lightning. He's getting very low. Mana burn! Moon got the long-distance mana burn onto Czech's DH. And now Moon fighting into this Moon Wells. Might be pretty tricky here. Not enough for emergency items here for Czech. However, he might be going for DH. He got the Entangle. Is he going to get it? He got it. Wow, Moon's DH is down. Did he overstep a little bit? Here we go, though. Another fight. Is Moon's DH even really close? It is kind of close, so Czech has to do work here, or he's going to lose this. Demon Hunter taking a lot of damage. Now he's fighting into Moon's Moon Juice. No pun intended. Semi-surround here. Oh, the bears can't get out. Look at this Wisp block. The Wisp block. You got to be kidding me. And Moon all of a sudden... He's in the driver's seat. Wisp's gonna get the block here. Bear's gonna go down. Czech's having some trouble. And Moon's got his DH back out. Yeah, Moon can defeat bears with just Wisps.